Cambodia is often misunderstood, painted with a single harsh brushstroke by outsiders, but labels like Sinful miss the real story, a nation of resilience, history, and hope. My journey here is about looking past the headlines to discover the true Cambodia. Yes, there are struggles and shadows from a tragic past, but there's also kindness, strength, and beauty. This is a land of contrasts, ancient temples beside modern cities, monks in quiet reflection amid bustling markets. To understand Cambodia, you must embrace its complexity and see the light that shines through its cracks. So, let's set aside judgment and ask, what is the real soul of Cambodia? Join me as we walk its roads, taste its food, and meet the people who define this remarkable kingdom. In Cambodia, the day begins with a quiet sense of purpose, fruit vendors carefully arranging their colorful carts in the bustling morning markets, the aroma of fresh produce filling the air. Families gather together in their homes, sharing steaming bowls of rice and laughter as the sun rises over the city. These early hours are filled with gentle routines and a sense of togetherness that sets the tone for the day ahead. On the streets, tuk-tuk drivers ready their vehicles, checking tires and engines, preparing for a long day of weaving through Phnom Penh's lively traffic. Their familiar presence is a vital part of the city's heartbeat, connecting neighborhoods and people. Life here revolves around family, with several generations often living under one roof. Grandparents, parents, and children share not just meals, but stories, wisdom, and responsibilities. Laughter echoes through the home, strengthening bonds and traditions. I was welcomed into a village home near Battambang, where hospitality was abundant and pride in family ran deep. The warmth of their welcome, the sharing of food and stories, revealed a culture rooted in kindness and respect for guests. Despite economic challenges, there's a remarkable entrepreneurial spirit here. Everyone hustles, everyone adapts. Street vendors, shopkeepers, and local entrepreneurs work tirelessly, finding creative ways to support their families and communities. Cambodia is a nation in transition. Smartphones are now common even in rural hands, and you'll see traditional wooden homes with satellite dishes on their roofs. The old ways blend seamlessly with new technology, creating a fascinating mix of past and present. Young people embrace new trends, from fashion to music, but they also honor old customs. During festivals, you'll see teenagers in traditional dress, practicing ancient dances, and sharing these moments online with friends. This isn't a story of ruin, but of resilience and evolution. Communities come together to rebuild after hardship, supporting one another, and finding strength in unity. The spirit of cooperation is alive in every village and city. The daily rhythm is one of hope, community, and a drive to build a better future. Children play in the streets, neighbors lend a hand, and everywhere you look, there's a sense of optimism and determination. Here, the old and new don't clash, they coexist, shaping a unique Cambodian identity. Ancient temples stand beside modern buildings and generations walk side by side, each contributing to the country's evolving story. Every day, on every street, you see a culture moving forward, vibrant, resilient, and full of life. That's the real Cambodia, a nation honoring its roots while embracing the future, one day at a time. To truly know Cambodia, you must taste it. The flavors here are not just ingredients, they are stories, memories, and the very essence of Khmer culture. Every meal is an invitation to experience the country's soul. Khmer cuisine is subtle and fragrant. Fish amak, a creamy curry steamed in banana leaf, is a must-try. Its delicate blend of coconut, lemongrass, and spices creates a dish that is both comforting and complex, a true symbol of Cambodian culinary artistry. In Kep, I savored crab cooked with fresh kampot pepper, a flavor explosion by the sea. The pepper's unique aroma and gentle heat elevate the sweetness of the crab, making every bite unforgettable. Eating by the water, you feel the connection between land, sea, and people. Street stalls in Phnom Penh serve kui tiv, a noodle soup that's breakfast comfort for locals. The broth is rich and aromatic, filled with rice noodles, tender meat, and fresh herbs. It's a dish that brings people together at the start of each day. Food here is about sharing, about love. Meals are rarely eaten alone. Instead, families and friends gather, passing dishes and stories around the table. This sense of togetherness is at the heart of every Khmer meal. Culture pulses through daily life, especially in the mesmerizing Apsara dance. Each gesture tells ancient stories. The dance is more than performance, it's a living link to Cambodia's past, a celebration of resilience and beauty. Watching dancers in silk costumes, you feel the weight of history and the pride of survival. The intricate hand movements and graceful steps are a language of their own, expressing emotions and legends passed down through generations. The Sampaya greeting, palms pressed together, a gentle bow, embodies respect and warmth. It's a gesture that instantly makes you feel welcome, a sign of the deep-rooted politeness in Khmer society. I've been welcomed this way everywhere, a small gesture that speaks volumes. It bridges cultures and creates a sense of belonging, no matter where you come from. Despite scars, Cambodia's culture is built on kindness and openness. The people here greet you with genuine smiles, eager to share their stories and traditions. It's this gentle spirit that makes every encounter memorable. Whether you're a visitor or a local, the warmth you feel stays with you long after you leave. Here, food and tradition are the heartbeats of a nation. In every dish and every dance, you taste and see the resilience, joy, and unity that define Cambodia. Angkor Wat at sunrise is unforgettable. Golden light on ancient towers, a moment of awe. But Angkor is just the beginning. Beyond smiling faces, Ta Proham's jungle embrace, a world reclaimed by nature. Beyond temples, Cambodia's wild side beckons. Cardamom Mountains rainforests, home to rare wildlife and adventure. The coastline is paradise. Koh Rong's white sands, turquoise waters, and slow island life. Days here are for swimming, hammocks, and sunsets that set the sky ablaze. Water shapes Cambodia, Mekong River, Tonle Sap Lake, and floating villages that rise and fall with the seasons. I visited a floating village where life adapts to the water's rhythm, a testament to resilience. Cambodia's landscapes are as soulful as its people. From jungle to sea, this is a country of natural wonders. Every corner reveals a new side of its spirit. Night in Cambodia is gentle, not wild. Riverfronts fill with families, friends, and laughter. Rooftop bars in Phnom Penh offer city views and cool breezes, a peaceful end to the day. Siem Reap's pub street is lively but friendly. Music, street food, and travelers swapping stories. It's celebration, not chaos. In the countryside, evenings are quiet. Families gather, children study by candlelight, and nature sings. I joined a village movie night, laughter echoing under the stars. For most Cambodians, nightlife means community, not excess. Night markets, puppet shows, and quiet cafes reflect the true spirit of Cambodian evenings. The sinful stereotype is a myth. The reality is warmth, connection, and joy. Cambodian nights are to be savored, not feared. Cambodia's history is heavy. The Khmer Rouge era left deep scars. Visiting the killing fields and Tuol Sleng is sobering, but necessary to understand the nation's resilience. What stands out isn't the darkness, but the light. Survivors and their children radiate kindness and hope. I met an elderly man focused on his grandchildren's future, not his own loss. The country lost a generation of teachers, doctors, and artists, making rebuilding a monumental task. Challenges remain: poverty, infrastructure, but progress is visible everywhere. New schools, rising cities, and a passionate youth signal hope. Cambodia honors its past, but lives for the future. Smiles here are acts of defiance and hope. The lesson: even after the darkest night, the sun rises again. Is Cambodia the world's most sinful country? Absolutely not. In fact, to call it that is to miss the true essence of this remarkable place. Cambodia is a land of contrasts, where ancient traditions blend with the energy of modern life, and where every street corner tells a story of resilience. That label ignores the courage, hope, and humanity found here. Every day you'll witness acts of kindness, neighbors supporting one another, families sharing what little they have, and communities coming together in times of need. Cambodia is a kingdom of survivors, dreamers, and builders. Its people have endured unimaginable hardships, yet they continue to look forward, creating art, building homes, and nurturing the next generation with unwavering optimism. A journey here will challenge your perceptions and open your heart. You'll find yourself questioning what you thought you knew and discovering new perspectives with every encounter. You'll be humbled by its history, delighted by its food, and moved by its people. The flavors of Khmer cuisine, spicy, sweet, and deeply comforting, tell stories of heritage and survival, while every shared meal becomes a moment of connection. The kindness of strangers, the laughter of children, and the spirit of hope linger long after you leave. These moments, simple yet profound, become memories that stay with you, reminding you of the beauty in everyday life. Travel is about looking beyond headlines to find the real story. In Cambodia, you'll hear voices that rarely make the news, stories of survival, dreams, and the quiet strength that defines this nation. Cambodia's story is one of sorrow, but even more of resilience and hope. Go, see Angkor at dawn, where the sun rises over ancient stones. Taste fish amok prepared with care. Cruise the Mekong as life unfolds along its banks, and greet people with a sampeya, a gesture of respect that bridges cultures and hearts. Don't seek sin, seek understanding and connection. Let curiosity guide you to deeper conversations, shared laughter, and moments of genuine empathy. Cambodia will welcome you and teach you about the strength of the human spirit. Here, you'll find that true wealth lies in generosity, and true strength in compassion. The greatest journeys lead to understanding. In Cambodia, you'll discover not just a destination, but a place that stays with you long after you've returned home.